Is Colombia really the most sinful country on earth? The headlines say so, but the truth is far more complex. Survival is about separating fear from fact. You have to look beyond reputation and see the land for what it is. I came to Colombia not searching for sin, but for its untamed spirit. My expeditions have taken me to the harshest environments, and Colombia is no different. Except here, the real challenge is the myth. To find the truth, you have to get your boots muddy and meet the land and its people on their own terms. This isn't about confirming stereotypes. It's about discovery. Colombia is bursting with life, fighting hard to redefine itself. Forget what you think you know. We're going on a journey into the real Colombia. We'll explore its culture, people, and wild beauty, from vibrant cities to untouched wilderness. My mission: show you how to thrive in places that seem intimidating. Survival is about connection, understanding the ecosystem, finding the good, the resources, the allies. This is your survival guide to Colombia. A guide to looking past the shadows and finding the brilliant light within this incredible country. Let's begin. When you think of Colombia, you might picture dense jungle, but the reality is far richer. This country is a survivalist's dream, with a staggering variety of climates and landscapes. Trek snow-capped mountains in the morning, relax on a Caribbean beach by evening. Colombia is the second most biodiverse country on Earth, over 1,900 bird species alone. From Amazon rainforest to Tatacoa Desert, it's a patchwork of worlds. Paramos in the Andes look like another planet. Colombia is the only South American country with both Pacific and Caribbean coast. Two marine worlds, two sets of challenges. The Pacific is wild and home to humpback whales. The Caribbean, calm and full of coral reefs. Rivers like the Amazon and Magdalena are lifelines, offering unique ways to see the country and access remote communities. The terrain demands constant adaptation. An expedition in Colombia is never boring. Here, nature is powerful, unpredictable, and endlessly rewarding. Survival means sustenance, and in Colombia, that's a joy. The food is honest, hearty, and full of energy, real fuel for body and soul. In Bogotá's mountains, ajiaco soup warms you after a trek. On the Caribbean coast, fresh fish with coconut rice and patacones tastes of sun and sea. Medellín's bandeja paisa is a feast that connects you to the paisa spirit. Every region has its specialty, each meal a story of place and people. But Colombia's rhythm is just as vital. Music, salsa, cumbia, vallenato, pours from every corner, the nation's heartbeat. People dance in public squares, play guitars in the countryside. This rhythm is energy, resilience, and connection. Colombians themselves are the true treasure, joyful, resourceful, and proud. In markets, you're not just a customer, you're part of a conversation, a community. Their openness and warmth make you feel welcome and safe. This is the real Colombia: food, rhythm, and people, all woven together. Let's talk about Colombia's reputation. For years, it was a no-go zone, haunted by grim headlines. But survival is about assessing the present, not living in the past. Today's Colombia is transformed. Judging it by its history is unfair and inaccurate. Be smart as you would in any big city. Don't flash valuables, stick to well-lit areas, use trusted transport. The biggest risk for travelers now is petty theft, not the dangers of old. The government and people have worked hard to make Colombia safe. Police and military presence is strong in tourist areas. Once dangerous neighborhoods like Comuna 13 are now vibrant with art and tourism. Locals are your best allies. They want you to have a good experience and will guide you. The sinful label is a myth that ignores the reality of millions of hardworking Colombians. The real risk? Falling in love with Colombia and never wanting to leave. In survival, allies matter. In Colombia, friends are everywhere. The warmth here is genuine. Amabilidad is a way of life. People go out of their way to help even if you don't share a language. I once got lost in the countryside. A farmer rode with me to make sure I found my way. This isn't rare, it's the norm. Mi casa es tu casa. My house is your house, is lived, not just said. Travelers are welcomed, whether solo or in groups. In towns, locals invite you for tinto, a small coffee and a chat. This sense of community breaks barriers and makes you feel you belong. Try a few words of Spanish. You'll be met with smiles and encouragement. The friendliness of Colombians is their greatest asset, the secret ingredient to an unforgettable trip. After the challenges, Colombia's landscapes are your reward. They're not just beautiful, they're epic, humbling, and wild. Stand at the edge of Chicamocha Canyon and feel the power of nature. Walk among the world's tallest wax palms in Cocora Valley, like stepping into another world. These are places for reflection, awe, and reconnection. The trek to the Lost City is a true test. 4 days through jungle and rivers, but reaching the ancient terraces is pure exhilaration, a connection to history and the wild. From Tirona's beaches to Suezca's rock formations, Colombia is an endless playground for adventurers. The beauty here is raw and untamed, the ultimate prize for those willing to look beyond the headlines. We've journeyed through Colombia's wild heart, tasted its food, and met its people. The truth? Colombia is not a country of sin, but of spirit, resilience, and beauty. The old reputation is a fading shadow. The real Colombia is open, welcoming, and ready for its next chapter. The greatest adventures challenge your perceptions and help you grow. A trip here will test and reward you in ways you can't imagine. You'll return with stories, new perspectives, and a piece of Colombia in your heart. Don't let fear write your story. Be your own explorer. Hike the Cocora Valley, dance salsa in Cali, drink coffee with a farmer. Discover the real Colombia waiting for you. This is your expedition, your chance to find your own truth. Take the first step. The world is wild, and Colombia is one of its greatest treasures. Thanks for joining me. Keep exploring, keep learning, and never stop pushing your boundaries. Your adventure awaits.